Hello. Today I'm in the greenhouse, and as you can see, the grapes on the vine are beginning to turn. Special time of year. However, our verse of this week is from Psalm 51. Psalm 51 is a psalm of David. It was written by him to try and express his remorse after his affair with Bathsheba, the wife of Uriah the Hittite. Listen to his words. Verse 4, "Against you, Lord, you only have I sinned and done what is evil in your sight." You know, when I was growing up, I think one of the things I hated most was being found out. I think we probably all don't like being found out, do we? In fact, there's a peculiarly Scottish phrase that sums up our response to that feeling of being found out, that feeling of embarrassment and mortification. And it's just three wee words, and it's the phrase, "Wasn't he me?" Wasn't he me? Must have been someone else. It wasn't he me. I remember when I was about 8 years old, my mum and dad gave me a bow and arrow. Whoa! I knew they were going to give it to me. I was really looking forward to it. It was a really big deal. They had brought it for me all the way from the UK, and they presented it to me on my when I came home from boarding school, and you know, as a wee well done son. And I remember thinking, oh, I'm going to have to try this out. So I got the bow and I got the arrows, and I went out to the woods and I started firing them. But I remember feeling a bit disappointed because the arrows weren't quite shooting as far or as fast as I thought they should. So I thought, I'll tighten the bow. So I tightened the string on the bow, tried again, still not far enough, tightened this. And I did this a few times. And then suddenly the bow snapped in two. The whole bow crack down the middle, two pieces. I felt so stupid. And I knew straight away what my mum would say when she saw it. She'd say, "John, why can't you be more careful with things?" So what I did was, I took it home and I put it in the bottom of a drawer. I hid it there. And I thought, oh, maybe it'll just go away. And I remember we had a family staying with us at the time. And there was a wee girl. And I found her quite annoying, really. Anyway, they stayed with us for a few days and then they left. And then a few weeks later, inevitably, my mum was looking in the drawer and found the bow. And I remember her holding it out to me and saying, "How did this happen?" And I said, "Oh, it wasn't me. Maybe it was that wee girl that was staying with us." Dear. You know, to this day, I can still remember the sadness in my mother's eyes when she heard me say those words. She didn't say anything, but she knew I was lying. And you know, God's a bit like that. We do something we regret. We think no one knows, but of course God knows. And it brings sadness to his eyes. But listen to these words. They're words in the first letter of John, chapter 1. "If we claim to be without sin, we deceive ourselves, and the truth is not in us. But if we confess our sins, God is faithful and just and will forgive us our sins and purify us from all unrighteousness." You know, I've learned the hard way that the best way to deal with my mistakes is not to hide them away. Hope they'll go away, because they don't. The best way to deal with them is to talk to God about them. And the sooner the better. Because he already knows all about them anyway. And he's longing for us to trust in his love and his forgiveness, which he will freely give if only we ask. Shall we pray? Loving Father, we offer to you now all the things that we've done in these past few days that have made you sad, that have brought that sadness to your eyes. We're sorry. Please forgive us and purify us from all unrighteousness. We ask this in your name, Lord Jesus. Amen. Have a good week.